of the World Wide Web. I hope you're having a great day.
Today's video is going to be a little bit different and it is very highly requested. Every video I've made, at least one comment has been,
Please do a makeup storage and collection video. Please do a makeup storage and collection video.
so that is what I am doing today. Not that I think your voices sound like that, but it was, you know, all for the jump cut. Get pumped. I should never be allowed to dance on stage, even though I do. So that is exactly what I'm going to do today. A little disclaimer, most of you know the drill. If you've seen one of these videos before, you know what to do. If you haven't, listen in. This is a video that was requested a number of times by you guys, so in no way am I trying to brag about my makeup collection. I honestly don't really know how much, like I know how much makeup I have, and it's quite a variety, but it may be absolutely nothing in comparison to yours. It may be heaps in comparison to yours. This is how much I have, this is how much I like. I'm really particular with what I like in terms of makeup and in terms of what brands I use, and I tend to stick to that, and like you'll notice that especially with colours and stuff of lip products, because they all look exactly the same. But I must say that they are definitely not. I'm just trying to show you how I like to store my makeup, how I do it, and it's on a relatively low budget because I share a bathroom with my sister obviously, so I can't take up that much room and I can't use up that much space. Another note, I know that these videos can get very long and very boring very quickly. Don't feel the need to watch the whole thing, because unless you want to, and you know, by all means go for it. I'm going to leave the time within the video that each section starts. So I have 3 drawers of makeup products, and I also at the beginning will obviously go through the top and how I store everything and where I get everything from. If you want to look at specific products that I have, or like you want to have a look at my collection, you can go to a time on this side of my face now. I'll just leave you the chance to go to that now. That should be enough time. And if you want to know more about my storage or about what I do, how I organize it all, or how I do use the top like bucket on the top of my set of drawers, go to one of these times here. I'll wait a bit. Also, if you want to watch the whole thing, just keep watching. Let's all just take a moment to congratulate me for not even thinking about filming the second part of this video until 3 weeks after I filmed the intro. This is basically the storage part. I'm going to use hand signals because you can't see me. Only the first 3 drawers on this are makeup. The rest is different. As you can kind of see down, there's nail polish, and I've got like skincare stuff in there. This whole thing is from Cheap as Chips, and it's just, it was like 50 bucks. I'm not joking. I'm going for cheap. More like, I kind of focus more on the price and kind of making it as compact as possible rather than, you know, having a full vanity and stuff, because I just don't have the room. Inside the drawers, and I'll go through what is in here in a bit, I have these tubs which were like super cheap from Cheap as Chips as well. So all of this stuff is from Cheap as Chips. I've got like these which just so happened that I could fit 4 perfectly in my thing, which I was like so happy about. Then I ended up with all makeup, so I got these ones just as like little things. And then I have this, which is a Cisterna, Cisterna container, which usually is for like food and stuff, but I've got tools in there. There's not really much to say. Oh, these are also from Cheap as Chips. They're like little mason jars. No, these are from the Reject Shop actually. I'm going to set this up so you can see what's in every drawer, and I'm going to stand this up because my arm's beginning to hurt and I'm so lazy. So this is my top tub. So I've just taken one out of like the drawers underneath because I didn't use it, and I've kind of just put stuff on top of it that I use all the time. So I've got these 2 mason jars, as I was mentioning before. One has cotton buds in it and one has cotton pads in it. and they're just like, you know, a necessity. Here is my cleanser, which is about to be empty. I need to go get a new one, but this is the Benzac Daily Facial Liquid Cleanser, which is what I use every day. This is a little shoebox, ha ha ha, do you get it? Yeah, and I keep my hair ties, clips, and apparently an earring in there. These two little tubs are from Officeworks, and they're just like cardboard. And they're marble, and they have like a nice rose gold rim. This is what it looks like without the brushes in it. It's got like 4 slits, so I can kind of separate them into 4. You can take this out so it's just one, but I think a little separation is good, just like I like the separation. I'm gonna go through my favorite brushes. I have two Spectrum brushes. One is the Spectrum B03. I think it's a concealer brush actually. Ooh. And I like the really long handle on this one. And this is a Spectrum C02, and it's meant for contour. It's very dense, so I find that it picks up a lot of product. So if you're looking for a really strong, defined contour, this is really nice, and it feels really nice. I really like Spectrum brushes actually. I have, and this last Spectrum brush, which is Spectrum A14, and it's an eyeliner brow angled brush. I only ever use it for my brows. This is like probably my most used brush ever. As far as e.l.f. goes, this is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. It's a little bit bigger. I kind of use this for blending in eyeshadow. I know. This is the complexion brush I use to powder my face. Eyeshadow C brush, which I really like to use on my eyes. And this, which doesn't have a name. As far as Real Techniques goes, I have a few. This one here is the Real Techniques Detailer brush, and it is tiny. This is the pointed foundation brush, the buffing brush, which I used to use for my foundation like every other day, but I don't really use it as much anymore. I've kind of moved on. This is the Real Techniques contour brush. I use it for concealer. I don't think I've ever used it for contour. This is the Expert Face brush, which is probably my favourite brush and probably my most used brush of all time, I would say. I use it for foundation, concealer sometimes when it's a lot of concealer. The only thing I don't like about this is it goes in and then out, so when you chuck it in, you have to like pull other stuff out, otherwise it doesn't fit. And then last but not least, the blush brush, which is the softest thing in the world. Now to my palettes. As far as my palettes go, these are just the biggest ones. Like I have duos and stuff in the bottom drawers. Again, this is from Officeworks. It's in the same set. Marble with the rose gold or copper brimming. Can't speak today. I have the Australis Oh Highbrow, which is kind of there's no easy way to say this, but it is an absolute mess. I dropped it like at least 3-4 times, so that's gone. The whole thing like came out. The corner of that's gone. The wax is like absolute, like it feels just ugh. This is okay. There's nothing in here. I still have the tweezers, but I have no idea where anything else is. It's broken. The hinges come off, you can kind of see there. So let's just not talk about this. Next thing I have in this thing is the Maybelline Blushed Nudes. 12 nice shades. This is the AC Australis On Tour Contouring and Highlighting Kit. Has a massive mirror and it has 6 nice shades, 3 highlights, 3 contours. It's just a really good palette to... Yes, Coco! Here I have the Napoleon Perdis Brow Kit, which looks nowhere near as bad as the Australis one. It's relatively new actually. It comes with some tweezers, this little thing which I don't use, warm coloured eyebrow fill-in, a more ashy type toned fill-in and a highlighter. So that's really nice and don't fall out. I have this Bobbi Brown palette. Again, it has a really nice mirror, really nice shades. I actually like this brush, kinda, sorta. I have the Face of Australia Nude palette. This is a really nice palette if you want a variety of nudes. And then I have the BYS Nude 2 palette. Nice shades. I've mentioned that in many favorites. That's like the top of my vanity. So let's go on to the first drawer. So here we have my first drawer, which is face stuff, basically. It is actually all face stuff. Good job to me for categorizing makeup products well. Oh, I'm so tired. Tab here is BB creams and no foundation. So I've got the Australis AC Love CC Colour Correcting Foundation, 2 Maybelline Dream Pure BB creams, one for summer, one for winter, different shades, different consistencies, different properties. I've been through this in favourites videos if you want to know more about these. And then I have the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. This drawer is my foundations, so I'll just go through them. W7 Photo Shoot Foundation. I have the Rimmel Wake Me Up Foundation, which I used in the summer more than winter because it's not really my normal shade. Rimmel Match Perfection, which is definitely my most used. I think it's actually almost empty. That has an SPF of 18. I love it. This is a new addition. The Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour foundation with comfort serum. I don't really know what the comfort serum does. And then I have my Maybelline Fit Me in Matte and Poreless. What is that noise? Is Charlotte singing? No, she's definitely screaming. I don't understand little kids. And this compartment here is powders, and then I have like a little thing that I'll show you now. I have this from Australis, which is the Powder Cream 3-in-1 Concealer Foundation Powder, which looks like really gross, but it's good. This, which is the most massive and dusty packaging ever. It's the Revlon Touch and Glow loose powder. Just looks like that. Then I have the Australis Fresh and Flawless pressed powder. And then I have the MAC Pro Longwear powder. The Revlon Touch and Glow takes up like at least 3/4 of that whole tub. This tub here is primers and concealers, so I'll just go through my concealers to begin with. As you can kind of see by the state and type of these concealers, I like to stick with what I like, and then I buy new ones and then use the new ones and forget that there's like a little bit in the old ones, so I have a lot of these. So I have 3 Maybelline Fit Me's in the exact same colour. All not quite finished, but almost finished in, I'm not sure what colour, I think it's Fair Claire. Then I have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in, I don't know what colour. I have the Rimmel Wake Me Up in Fair Ivory, which is looking like not amazing anymore. Then I have 3 primers. I have the Maybelline Baby Skin, which is probably my favourite, but it makes your hands feel a little weird because it's so good. I have 2 Rimmel ones, the Rimmel Stay Matte and the Rimmel Lasting Finish primers. Both of these are pretty good. Very different consistencies, and I actually have both of the foundations to match these as well. So that is my entire face drawer. I actually went through that really quickly. Awesome, good job, Bella. So this is lips and blushes, bronzers, stuff along those lines. I'll start over here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 EOS lip balms. It's really annoying me that there's not an 8th, because then it would look like, you know, nice and symmetrical. Take that out. That's so nice. Okay, anyway, yeah, that's really annoying me. Hang on. Got to deal with this now. I have a Nivea Repair and Protect lip balm there, and a Body Shop lip balm, and I don't know where the other one's gone, but it's probably in my pocket of my school uniform. Lipsticks. I have so many Rimmel Kate Moss lipsticks, it's insane. You might look at this and go, ooh, she has a nice variety of lipsticks. No. These are all my Kate Moss, Rimmel Kate Moss. I just love the consistency of these. I have this one in number 38, which is a really nice summer nude colour. Number 31, which is, what an awful angle. You can see my hand shaking. This is a nice cherry red colour. This is 101, which is a really nice pink shade. This is a really nice cherry red colour. If you want to know what colour I use at Stedfords, this is the lipstick. Oh, wrong way. And then last but not least, I have 113, which is a really muted orangey nude colour. Maybelline. Is that the only I only have 2 Maybellines. What? 705 Blushing Bud. And then 740, which is a very kind of nude muted colour. I don't really, as you can tell, stray very far from my nudes and my reds, particularly with lip glosses, which you will see in a sec. Here's 2 more Rimmel ones which aren't the Kate Moss. I have this Lasting Finish one, which is 00077 Asia. I use this all the time actually, even though the consistency isn't the best. I really like the colour of this. And the Rimmel Moisture Renew in 210 Fancy. You all know how much I love this, and you can see that I've used it a lot. I haven't worn it recently actually. I really should wear it more. So this is a Revlon one in 005 Sugar Frosting. This is actually a lip butter, but it looks like lipstick, so you know, it goes in the lipstick category, and it really annoys me that it's diagonal. And then I have this Model Co one. There's a bit of a story to this one. I bought it online thinking that it would be a pinky nude colour. It's called Pinking of You, and it is most definitely not a pinky nude colour. You might have seen me wear this a couple of times. I don't know. The consistency is nice, I just don't wear it that often, just because the colour's just not really what I would wear all the time. I don't know. Now, go on to this little box here. Okay, now, as you can see, kind of by the look of that, I don't really stray far from the pinky nudes. And, you know, that's kind of evident in the lipsticks and the lip other items here. So, I have a Benefit Lolly Balm. Are you going to focus, or are you just going to be poo? No, you're going to focus, thanks. Maybelline Baby Lips in Mixed Berry. I have a NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. Yeah. 2 Rimmel Apocalypse, as my cousin would say. 1 in the matte version in Rose, and 1 in the regular version in Dark Rose. Cool. Then I have the Australis Velvet Lips, which is a matte lip cream. I've been using this a lot actually. Oh, I like it a lot. This is a new addition, the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Colour. It's a bit pinker than most of the other ones, but yeah, I really like the consistency. And then I have 4 of my favourite lip thing ever, which is the Revlon Lip Butters. I have this in 255 Sultry, this in 205 Elusive, this in 105 Demure, and then 001 Honeydew. Okay, that's that, and then we go over to my favourite ever. This is my favourite tub out of all the tubs in my makeup collection. The blushes and bronzers. Yes! The Sunbeam and the Lolly Tint. So this is a highlighter and this is a blush. They're both from Benefit. I have this, which is quite new. I haven't really used it that much, but it's the Maybelline Master Highlight. And it has a bit more of a bronzy colour to it. I was going to get the blusher, but I like the bronzer one better with a bit of blush to it. This, which I've been using non-stop recently, it's this brand that I can't pronounce the name of. If you want to know more about this, it's in my most recent favourites. This, which is also from Benefits, the mini version of the Sugar Bomb. Looks like that. This is like your average drugstore Starlet blusher, but I really like the pigment of this, so I've kept it because I like the colour and the pigment of this, especially in autumn and winter. This is the Models Prefer Soft Touch Mineral Blush, which is so hard to open. It kind of reminds me of the MAC blushes, of which I have none. I have this Milani powder blush in Tea Rose, and it looks like that, very pretty. I've actually used a lot of this, but because it's so pigmented, it's kind of kept its shape, which is really good. I have this tiny little Benefit Ula Lift, which was in a little set that I got from Benefit, so, you know, cute. Have this from Estee Lauder, which is really reflective, and you can see my, what's that called? Heater? I don't know. You can see that in the roof, so don't judge. This is what it looks like. It's a very light colour, but the pigment is insane. Like, I just, look at that. But yeah, it actually looks really nice on the cheeks, so I really like it. Last, I have the La Terra from L'Oreal Glam Bronze, which looks absolutely sensational, but I rarely use because I'm as pale as white chocolate. That was my entire lips and blushes and bronzers drawer, so I'm now gonna get the eye one. Okay, this is my eyes drawer and tools drawer. I'm gonna start with tools because there's like 5 things in there. So I have my beauty blender, which is a bit skin colored, but it is originally this color. And then I have this one from Napoleon Perdis, which I haven't used yet. What is that? There's white stuff on it. Why is there white stuff on it? I don't know. It's Napoleon Perdis, cool. And I have my eyelash curler, some fake eyelash glue. I don't have any, actually don't have any fake eyelashes at the moment because all the ones I get are disposable. And Alfie, stop barking. And some tweezers at the bottom there. In this little thing here, I have some eyeshadow duos, all from the drugstore because why not? This one is an e.l.f. one. I have this one from Essence, which I actually got free in a magazine, but it actually has some really nice colours, so I've kept it. These two, I have this one because it's in really good condition. It's actually a new one, I got it for free. But it's in the Bronze Goddess and it has Maldives and Jamaica. This one has Maldives and Jamaica as well, but it also has a colour St. Bart's, which this one doesn't have. I've just kept both of them because this one's in better condition, but this one has the colour that I like. That's the story behind that if you cared. Then I have 4 Maybelline. This looks really cool, but I'm gonna drop them, so. 4 Maybelline Colour Tattoos. This is number 80 Creamy Beige, which I've used the least of. It's the newest one, but it's actually a really nice colour. This is 052 Cool. It kind of looked all scratchy because I used a really thin makeup brush. I've gotten rid of the makeup brush now, but to put it on, so like it's kind of got weird looking dints. Number 70 Barely Branded, which is the first one I got and what made me fall in love with it. This is, and then this one is Inked in Pink, which is a really nice pink shade. Really good eyeshadow bases, like I love them. Okay, let's go to mascaras because this is probably one of my favourite drawers as well. I have this, which is not going to focus. The Maybelline Brow Drama in medium brown. I have this mini Benefit Bare Real, but I really like it, so I think I'm going to get the big one. But it's really good because it's got the full size applicator, even though it's like the size of my thumb. Then I have this, which is the Rimmel Scandaleyes. Doesn't look too good, but that's what it looks like. This is like another Retro Glam one, another Rimmel Scandaleyes one. This one is Retro Glam. This is another relatively old one. This is, ooh, don't knock over my whole thing. Model Co Paralash High Impact Mascara. This is the Designer Brands Beyond Amplifying Mascara. The Maybelline Illegal Length Fiber Extensions of the Fiber. This is my favourite at the moment, which is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, which you can see by the label I use way too much. This last one back here is going to be really hard to get the products to focus, but these are all like eyeliners and eyeshadow stuff, so I'm just going to get them up in categories. As far as liquid liners go, I have a couple Rimmel ones. So I have this one here, which is the Thick and Thin Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeliner, and this is waterproof, and I'm running out of breath. This is really bad, I'm so unfit. Then I have the Rimmel Glam Eyes Professional Liquid Liner, and then I have this one, which is really thick. I have the Maybelline Master Precise Liquid Liner, if it's gonna focus. This is actually one of my favorite, this is probably my favorite drugstore liquid liner out of the ones that I've tried. The Napoleon Perdis one, which is by far my favorite out of all of these. Okay, as far as brows and eyeshadow goes, I don't have much. Which is from Maybelline, which is the Brow Precise Eye Studio Brow Pencil, which I mainly use for the brush because I don't really like using pencil on my eyebrows. I like the powder kind of stuff. Alfie! And then I have this, which I really like. Rimmel Scandaleyes, one of the new shadow sticks. Where are my pencil liners? I have this. which is from Model Co. and it's Black 01. I have this which is from Mirror Sense, Rimmel Soft Kohl eyeliner pencil. This is another soft kohl one in pure white, and this is one in taupe. Oh my goodness, I'm finished. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe, because I have recently hit 500 subscribers, which I thank you all so much for. Your support is much appreciated, and I will see you next time. Bye!